Well, I have to say, when Sasha started, Tony came on first on the project. I came on after Tony. And then as we got closer to filming, obviously the rest of the cast started falling into place. And I was blown away when Sasha started telling me. I mean, first of all, Scarlett, to work with Scarlett, to have her in our movie, I was so thrilled with that. Danny, the rest of as the cast started coming, my jaw was dropping further and further, going, oh my God, that's fantastic. We've got that cast, that's amazing. Jessica, who's so wonderful as Vera Miles. James Darcy, who's the most brilliant Anthony Hopkins. I mean, sorry, Anthony Hopkins, we all did that, incidentally. We all did that. Anthony Perkins. That'll be the day when someone tries to be Anthony Hopkins. You imagine trying to play Anthony Hopkins playing Hitchcock. It's kind of what James is having to play, is, Anthony Perkins playing somebody else, as indeed Jessica is. I know, it's so similar, and his performance is so brilliant, absolutely. But anyway, yes, a really extraordinary cast. It was such fun. He made it such fun for all of us. He has this magic combination of self-confidence and humility. So at the same time as being absolutely self-confident and committed and energetic and proactive, he's completely unafraid of saying, I've never done this before. What are you supposed to do now? Should I go and ask him this? Or, what do you think? Do you think it would be okay for me to do this? So, very, very sweet and very endearing, and just made it fun for all of us. So I think it was a really grand experience for the whole cast. And again, I think you see that reflected on the screen because they all just give 100%. Well, it's sort of some centenary or some celebration of some sort, isn't it? I don't know what it is. 50 years or 100 years, I don't know. Well, all great art is classic, and Hitchcock's movies turn out to be great art. They weren't necessarily recognized as such at the time, but his extraordinary grasp of filmmaking, his technique of filmmaking is taught now in school. So every film student who comes into the world of film has learnt Hitchcock. So inevitably, film has been influenced by Hitchcock, throughout its history, actually. So, that's the amazing importance of the man. Of course, there are other filmmakers like that, but, so many filmmakers will turn to Hitchcock for their inspiration in technique.